Hi guys, Melissa here. I wanted to talk to you guys about pear trees. So I wanted to show you the pear trees that I planted, and I definitely recommend them for anybody who's maybe just starting out with fruit trees. Maybe you're a little intimidated by them. Pear trees tend to be pretty low maintenance. They don't require too much. And I keep mine smaller. I really prune my trees harder, so I keep them back, kind of like they do at the orchards. I know everybody gets a little scared of having a big giant tree, and there's a good example of it next door. That's what could happen eventually. But if you're careful and you prune them well, you can keep them smaller if you want. Of course, that one's been there way longer than anybody else here has been, so it's just there first, so we got to respect that. And so I wanted to show you this one. This one hasn't made fruit yet. I bought it about 5 years ago. So this year I noticed it started, it did flower, although I'm not sure if we'll get pears. You can see here, this is originally where it flowered. So I'm wondering if we'll get some pears out of there. There might be another spot. Last year we had, I kind of joked about it, we had 2 pears on the whole tree, and the squirrels took them. So, but that's okay. You know what? That's a good sign, guys. When your fruit tree starts to make things, that means you got more coming the next year. You just got to wait for it. And also, you probably should fertilize more. That's also another thing too. In the spring, fertilize your trees. Just sprinkle some manure underneath it. Just so it could get some good nitrogen, so it could make some fruit for you. I also heard for phosphorus too, especially when it's in bloom. So you want something that's probably got high nitrogen, high phosphorus in it, so that way it encourages more bloom. So these are other trees. Now these are baby pear trees that I planted here. So there's one here, and then there's one right there. Those, I believe, are Asian pears, or at least I hope they are. So I had a little issue. I took seeds from my favorite fruit from the farmer's market, which included Asian pears and then a couple varieties of apple. And I had them separated, but somehow they got mixed up in the bowl. So I'm not quite sure what is what. I do know that these two are very similar, and I noticed the similarities in the leaf here with the pear leaf here, although it's slightly different, a little different. So yeah, I'm not 100% sure what they are. It's kind of like a mystery tree. I know it's a fruit, but I'm not sure exactly which one. But I do know that these two are a pair, so, well, a pair, they're two, but I'm not sure if they're a pair. So we'll see. But it's a nice little spot in the yard. It's on the hill here, so I also want to stabilize the ground. My house is up on a hill, and I think growing trees around the property would really be a smart idea to kind of stabilize the ground structure here, because you could see where I'm standing, and then it's literally at least 4 feet up from where I'm at. It's nice being on a hill, but you have to take care of it. So planting trees is definitely a great idea. Definitely a great idea. I want to show you guys my vegetable patch. I just weed whacked around the boxes so everything looks nice and tidy, just the way I like it. My greens are really coming up. They're looking nice and healthy. They're getting big. They like the sun. We had a lot of rain recently, so everything's happy. Not